Welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. Introduce yourself.
Nathan Orton.
My name is Stephen Campbell.
Yeah, you are.
I'm Joe Doer.
Joe motherfucking Doer.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? What's up? We're here. We made it. Another day.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my origin story to becoming a superhero. Don't look at it. Don't look at me.
You're going to do boogers on recording?
I do boogers on recording.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Hey, you didn't see boogers.
You bad
They
motherfucker.
can't see me.
That's because you've been on camera so often. You know the tricks.
Yeah.
You invite a man to eat Chinese food on camera and then
Yeah.
use his napkins for your fucking nose.
Use my-
It's a little tick for tack situation.
You don't know that there was his napkin.
Yeah,
I would
neither
imagine
does the
that-
audience.
Yeah.
It's the dramatic
They're
irony.
bar
I
naps.
just asked him to get me some napkins, and then I used it.
And then we use them. I've been trying to do the intermittent fasting thing, which means like around this time, I'm angry.
Yeah.
Just very angry. So
How long do you fast?
I try to go 2 to 9.
2 to 9?
So it's not even like that much.
Two-
But by the
2 to 9
time 2, like I've had a workout, I'm hungry.
2 p.m.
Oh,
to
2
9
p.m. to
p.m.
9 p.m.
eating?
Yeah,
It's like 2 9
You eat from
meals?
2 to 9
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, can I be that guy?
I know you've already hit us with some health facts, and I know you're going to tell me that I'm doing it wrong.
No. You're not doing the fasting wrong.
Mm.
I mean, but I wouldn't break a fast with Chinese
I was like,
prepared
Well-
in cancer.
I'm not gonna act like I know shit about fasting. Yeah, Nathan is like Dr. Oz's son. Doesn't he?
You got that
Dr.
vibe.
Oz had a son. It'd be.
You got that vibe for sure.
I know, like,
It just has useless knowledge.
I feel automatically whenever I feel like I'm mansplaining men health facts and no one wants to hear it. People just want to punch me.
not the cool
It's okay.
facts. Not the cool
If it's
facts.
brought up, I jump in. Hey, I'm trying to help.
Uh,
But I always feel like I'm coming off like a dick.
What's worse is like I'm pretty self-aware of the stuff.
Yeah.
I just still do it. Well, and mostly it's because like I was on the way here,
Same
so I was
here.
like I'm gonna smoke weed, and so I'm high, and I was like Chinese food's definitely what I want.
Yeah,
I don't want an acai bowl when I'm high. You know.
I get it. No, I get it, dude. Man, I'll eat a dozen donuts, so I can't really talk. I
Yeah.
wouldn't break my fast with a dozen donuts, though.
You know, you're supposed to have a cheat day.
Yeah, that's when I'll do the dozen.
You can call it your cheat day.
You go
What-
over.
yeah.
You go way too crazy on it.
Is there any science behind a cheat day, or is it just like so people feel good about it?
You or me?
yeah, you go. You go.
I
You guys hit me with health facts. You guys are just gonna.
I don't
As
know.
I eat shitty food, you guys just hit me with health facts.
I wouldn't call it science, but from my understanding, there's two main reasons for cheat day. One is to give yourself something to look forward to keep you more disciplined on your healthy days, which is obvious. And then two is it does kick up your metabolism to burn off the extra calories. So it keeps your body from going into starvation mode over a long period of time.
Okay.
But, I mean, I think you could do that too with healthy foods, just eating a lot of calories.
I'm gonna start today, but today is my cheat day.
Good.
Yeah, there you go.
Go get more Chinese food.
It is my cheat day.
and that's for people who are on diets. You know, if you're on a diet, a cheat day is to give yourself. It's like he said, so you're not just on this boring diet for the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're programming yourself to eat better, you consistently eat better.
Yeah,
You know, it's about being consistent. It's not about cheat day. Yeah, then you go and say, "Hey, I want the same thing I want tomorrow," and then you find out your diet's fucking ruined.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you're cheating every day. You know.
Now that I'm,
But 93 out of 100% is still an A.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's an A minus.
So you can have a cheat day every month in
Oh.
any category. You're
Yeah.
still an A student.
Of course.
But
Well, once a week, let's do the math. What's 1/7? 1/7.
Oh man, math.
Oh, man.
It's
I want
not a math podcast.
like what,
Fuck.
14%-ish?
Yes.
So once a cheat day once a week, you're a B student. That's depressing. You
Yeah.
just made you put it into perspective.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
a B student's
How about
depressing.
that?
I said once a month.
No, but like once a week is
Whoa.
what I'm not saying. No. You understand is that I took I applied what you said, which was really smart.
He outmapped your
To
math.
once a week is the general consensus for a cheat day.
for a cheat day.
I try to go once every 2 weeks, which is more, I guess, quick math would be like a 93%.
28.5%.
Yeah.
Yes, math, dog.
Dude, let's
Who would have
just
thought
do
this
math.
Chinese food would be such a talking point?
I
You guys want to talk about
I know it was.
plastics?
Yes,
we
the
could
plastics.
talk. We could talk
Yes, the
about.
plastics.
Do you guys fuck with plastics? I feel like there's. Thank you, brother. I feel like there's just so many. When I was living in DC before I came here.
Yo, I wish you did.
I was in DC before I moved here, and they had a 5-cent tax on all plastic bags, and it like curbed the use of plastic bags by like some crazy percent, like 80-something%. And then I came here, and they like double bag your bodega sandwiches, and right like in Brooklyn, it's just like black bags just flying all over the place.
Oh wow, those are our tumbleweeds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, plastic bags are a tumbleweed.
Should just be the flag.
Okay, I got you.
I try to do the plastic reduction thing, but I don't try very hard.
Definitely not. I get double bags at the supermarket all the time.
Yeah. They double bag without asking.
Yeah, they do.
No, I don't like dealing with people, so I always self checkout. If there's self checkout, people are against self checkout. Like I heard they were boycotting self checkouts. So I was like,
Well, because it's
stealing jobs.
Automation. So
it's taking away jobs.
I mean, it's what's happening with all jobs, or not all jobs, but
fuck that. You shouldn't be working in a supermarket. Why should you do something productive?
Yeah. I just feel like, but a lot of the people that are working at the grocery stores are not like. There's not a lot of vertical mobility.
No, not at all.
Right? That was PC. Right? I said that pretty.
I wasn't PC.
Diplomatic.
I know I'm gonna get
diplomatically.
No, I think the robot should take over certain jobs.
You think the robots?
Absolutely. Like it's just like
I don't want to deal with that person.
Sure.
I don't want you to say how's your
amount of stuff.
No, I don't want you judging everything I buy. Get out of here.
I mean, I go the Rite Aid by my place. There will be a backed up line to the cashier, and then all the the self checkouts are open, which makes me think: is this some kind of stance against it? Because I go right to the self checkout,
sure,
and I walk by everyone in the line,
absolutely,
and I feel great about it.
Absolutely.
But I wonder if
items
it's
do you
like,
carry?
do I not know something?
How many items?
How many items?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go. I'm not a pussy like you. I'll self check out 50 items.
So, whoa! There's an item or less self checkout, and then there's whatever you got. Do your thing self checkout.
You ever bring up organic produce as non-organic?
Oh, I cheat all the time.
Oh, it feels really good.
I do the loopholes.
I'll get all my apple, all the fruits, bananas.
They still watch me.
Sure.
They come over and try to help. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This is self checkout.
I'm trying to cheat.
I don't need.
All the fruits are
from
bananas, but they're so sensitive. You put like just a little piece of garlic on it. They're like, you didn't scan that garlic. Like, you're right. I should scan garlic.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I'll hold this.
Oh,
can.
I know the cheap fruit. If they give me the option, like, oh, what fruit is this? And it does
Yeah.
the weight. Oh, not the weight and the code. Yes.
Wait, you memorized the codes?
Oh,
that's crazy.
No, I just
some
go
Bill Gates shit.
If it's a weighted fruit, I
That's not
just
some
get
Bill
the
Gates
cheapest weighted fruit and then I plug it.
Yeah, memorize that.
Yeah.
And then
Absolutely.
even on camera, like I'll look at the organic expensive fruit and be like, oh, and I'll put in the memorized one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm
Really?
a total delinquent. I love grocery shopping. I love stealing from corporations.
Yes.
You shouldn't steal from people.
Not
Stealing from corporations is
Corporations.
fun.
Whole
Cathartic.
Foods is back in.
Yes.
I wouldn't have stolen from a Whole Foods before it became Amazonian, but now it is.
Oh, it's Amazonian?
It's
It's gonna burn down.
Amazon bought it.
Is it a Trump supported
Oh, I don't know. I don't really
organization? Definitely steal from those.
pay attention.
Oh, man.
I stole from a trader. Ooh, I shouldn't say it. I don't care.
Yeah,
Any plain sea salt.
Shout out to Trader Joe's, our sponsor, Trader Joe's.
This is I'm gonna be wrong.
Yo, I'm
so much for getting sponsorships.
I'm doing these shows in Montreal tomorrow
Canada.
through
How long is it
Saturday.
going to take you to get there?
Plane an hour and a half, I think.
Oh, dog.
I don't know why I had to scream out the mode of transportation, but the only reason I bring it up is because I was looking up like news stories that are happening in Montreal to be like I can talk about this. The first story, first off, the first 3 stories in Brooklyn, all shootings. All of them are shootings. The first story in Montreal is it was basically a fire fest for people that thought they were going to a Harry Potter themed event.
Please say.
So everybody dressed like wizards. They came ready for this dope ass event. They paid $50 to be there. They're waiting in line. They're there an hour later than they should. They get into the event. First off, there was a station where they were supposed to make wands. It was just chopsticks in the red sleeve still with just glitter all over the place, so you could throw glitter on your pieces of wood. And then they just had some like restaurant nearby cater it, and that was it. It was just a bunch of dudes hanging out in wizards costumes. And so that was the biggest story in Montreal.
Are they selling the chopsticks?
No. You paid. You got VIP access. You got all the chopsticks you want for that $50.
If you combined the Bushwick or the Brooklyn and Montreal stories, it would be a mass shooting. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. What if I'm just like, top story. Oh, I could just tell them a story in Montreal that didn't happen. Nobody's going to check me until afterwards.
Fact check.
Yeah.
I'll start that story, and when they don't find interest in it, it'll be like, so somebody started shooting, and
Kudos to you to having like a topical bit to write before going to perform in another country.
yeah,
It's high level.
I figure,
Elite.
well,
That's
because I'm host.
that's where you're going to Canada.
Yeah.
Is this some just for laugh shit you're doing?
No. So I just put my own tours together. Like
Good for you.
just
There, you got a pen?
Yeah. That's an extra pen.
It's awesome, man.
yeah. It'll be cool. It'll only be my second one. I did Toronto like a month and a half ago. Montreal is tomorrow,
Yeah,
and then Miami's in January. Austin in February. And Denver in April.
it's great.
What are you most nervous about?
Attendance. Because tickets don't sell until like 2 days before, so like right now attendance is not what I would like it to be, to the point that I'll like break even if tickets
These are
sales.
your shows, or
Yeah, they're my shows. So I just like I contact either Montreal comics here or friends there that know comics, and so then they book I book them on the show, and then I just kind of like host and just do spots throughout or like whatever.
How do you
times
get? How do you get audience?
I just hit up audiences, like any group that exists,
It's awesome.
like co-working spaces.
What is the
restaurants? I call and just tell them their wait staff
what
gets.
are the bars? What is their
I'm doing them in all sorts of weird venues, like co-working spaces, photo
shit.
studios,
nowhere where
yoga
they're out
studios
there.
and shit.
That's tough.
Yoga studio?
Yoga
Yeah,
studio.
just make it a BYOB event.
That's
Shit.
awesome.
Fuck. So you got to build a fan base.
Well, that's what I'm doing, right? Because I
Yeah.
suck at social media and I fucking hate it. So I'm like literally, like I've been doing sales my whole life. So now I'm
Yeah.
just literally just doing sales to build the audiences in the other cities instead of trying to build a following centrally.
Man,
and then,
you got to build a street team out there.
I mean, people do it that way in like music, you know,
Yeah.
like with the street
Oh,
team
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But,
I
like,
used to be a promotion, so I love that
Ah.
shit.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
You should do a BYOK.
ketamine.
No, kombucha.
Oh.
After our yoga. Like, and then right
Say
after
what?
the yoga class stops, they're all chilling. You're just like, here, have some probiotics.
Oh,
Dick joke.
true.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter shooting. Boom.
Yeah, right.
They're meditating.
Warm them up with a dick joke. Warm them up with a dick joke. Like,
They
okay, we'll
dream
hear
about
about.
you at night and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I did
That's
it-
really cool.
I did a show at an apartment recently, and these people just started doing ketamine on the couch as I was talking, and I just like,
Comedy.
and I'm just watching them like slowly go out of like any sort of cognition of like what I'm talking about, and I just like, okay, I don't even know why I'm talking to y'all. If you guys,
How many people
Can't do
was it?
stories.
it's like 15.
Is
people.
ketamine the new crack for white
What
people?
is ketamine?
Ketamine? Yeah, that's
Okay.
It's like
Horse
the
trade?
opposite of like Coke.
yeah, but it's like almost like more. It's like almost a hallucinogen too because it's a disassociate. So it's used in a lot of like medical.
Between that and meth.
Way different.
Whoa,
Way
different.
Whoa.
And Adderall,
Meth is like
Adderall,
Coke on Coke.
Adderall is much closer
With
to meth
nicotine.
than
It's
Then
a
ketamine.
horse tranquilizer, so it's just putting you to sleep.
it's called a
right?
disassociate. So like literally,
It's closer to
Yeah.
Oxycontin.
it's its own deal.
It's Oxycontin with like edible.
Oxycontin's
vibes.
heroin. Oxycontin's
Yeah.
Oxycontin's synthetic heroin. Which one? Ketamine?
It's
Yeah.
very white for you.
Yeah, this is way too white.
Coke.
I was like, can we talk pre-workouts? I'm let's talk about these games tomorrow.
Ketamine would be a dope pre-workout. You wouldn't
Yeah.
work out.
Coke, maybe. Fuck that.
I'm
so glad that I don't have that addiction.
I got into the hallucinogens because I feel like those are the safe way to go. Your heart won't explode. Your mind might be
Sure.
change.
Yeah.
But you ever? I don't know. Is it illegal to talk about DMT?
Absolutely not.
No.
Have you done DMT?
Yeah.
I can't
Okay,
wait
me
till
too.
somebody gets arrested on this podcast.
Yeah.
I can't wait till
That's when the shit goes
like
viral.
they watch me at Dunkin' Donuts because they see me there every day and they're like, "What is
Yeah.
this guy doing?" Like,
What are
he's
you
in
doing
here-
at Dunkin' Donuts?
I sit in Dunkin' Donuts to wait for the bar to open, and I eat my salads, relax.
Oh, so you do it like literally every day?
I'm pretty much their security at Dunkin' Donuts. So they're like, "Oh, there's a black guy at the window, drug dealer," and it was like, "We gotta watch this guy." So they circle the block, and then they come in and check, and then they ask the Indians, "Are you guys okay?" every day.
Do you think
Really?
Every day.
Holy
Every
shit!
day.
You do have a boost mobile, so.
that's?
I have a sprint. Fucking.
Do you think your physique is for or against the perception people have of you? Like in terms of bigoted, weird, closed-minded, kind of like, a black guy, the typical.
I was just thinking.
What do you think
because it's easy to be like. At first, they're like, "Oh man, I'm scared of this guy." But if other shit goes down away from me and I'm not the guy, they're like, "Can you help us do this?"
Yeah.
And then it's like, "Oh, you're not scared anymore," but like you're scary enough to fuck with that guy.
It's
So
We didn't
I'm
make
always-
that
it's a
to
shame.
keep this
yeah, I'm always, and I'm not that big. I was like, wait until I see somebody. I'm like, I'm not fucking with
You're
that guy.
scarier than a person who actually is going to start shit. So you're the guy who people want on the
Because people
side.
who usually start shit aren't strong
You
people.
have a button down on.
You have a button.
It doesn't say.
I'm authoritative. Yeah.
It doesn't say drug dealer.
No.
Thug.
But they still don't sit next to me.
Do you feel this?
Although, don't
I feel
put drug
like-
dealers in a
I feel
box.
like the people who are like get least angry consistently are the scariest when they flare up.
Yes.
Hold it in.
Absolutely.
I feel
Yeah.
like they have this inner
Yeah, when I
rage
yelled
that
at the
just
kids the other day,
boils.
they sit down. Because I don't use that all the time, but when
Yeah,
I do
it's just
use
like,
it, it's like,
dang.
I said, sit the fuck down.
Can you,
And they were like, oh, shit.
when
He's
you
not-
do your set,
Yeah.
warm up the crowd, where you go up and don't do a joke and then bring up the first guy?
Yeah.
Do that thing. Pretend, act out, like slight thing. Act out the subway incident and try to get, pretend you have to do a role and you have to be who you were.
Because
I want to see you.
My adrenaline was on.
You have to get it.
It
You can
wasn't-
get into it. Get yourself there, and I want to see it.
It
One
scared me
audience
because it felt too good.
I want to go up scared.
Dylan! What the fuck, Dylan?
What
Dylan!
up, dog?
I saved your chair, Dylan.
Bro.
What?
I'm just saying hi.
You can squeeze in the
That's how
back.
we say hi,
You want to
bro.
squeeze in the back?
You guys finishing up?
No, we should
No.
be finishing up. All these guys. What are you
Yeah.
guys, slumming? Is the
Salon.
bottom?
2:45, baby. I'm on time.
Man. All these OGs, not yet. This is the podcast before the mic. Poke your head in, poke your head in there and say hello. Don't walk through the fucking camera. God, fucking Brian. That's not the list. Relax. Relax. You're fucking
Tasmanian devil over here.
So going back,
Yeah.
going back to our conversation.
Yeah.
You're the guy that's scary.
I don't know if you feel this, but sometimes when someone's yelling at me, it's scary as shit. But when they whisper at me,
No,
they get real
I use
quiet.
both. I use both.
That's when
I
I'm real shook.
I go in with the yell. I'm like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Yeah." But that's what changed
That
it. They're like,
contrast,
it was like to sit down. I was like, "Get your shit and go sit down."
I think
And
if
they
you
started
flipped
cleaning
it-
up the tray. They picked up shit that wasn't theirs. They were like, "Oh, is this mine? I don't know."
Yeah.
Fuck those kids.
What if
man.
you just use that power for good all the time and just made kids clean up
You
trash?
can't use it for all. You can't
That's
use it. They'll know you.
Limited.
And you just become fun, Mr. Jimmy.
There's
You know, they give you a nickname.
there's
Fun, Mr. Jimmy.
Yeah.
there's a stare down before an MMA fight that illustrates your point, and it's I don't know who, but versus Alexander Emelianenko. It's like a Russian MMA fight like a decade ago,
Yeah.
and they're just looking at each other, and Alexander's just bored looking. The other guy's like, "Bleh," and
Yeah.
then he knocks him. The calm guy
The calm
knocks
guy,
him out
yeah,
in 10
absolutely.
seconds.
Because he's in.
That-
He's
I played-
He knows what's
Yeah.
You transcend
Yeah.
that energy and just it's internalized. And
I was like, you're 8 years old. I've been fighting all of my life. All of my life, you fucking child.
yeah.
I didn't.
Like I fought a bear once because my parents made me. That's your trial to.
I was the
six-year-old.
park dad. I used to break up dog fights. Like I used to. People,
You did?
Yes.
Oh my god! Well,
It's like you could always tell the new dog, and I used to volunteer at the animal shelter, so I used to break up the big dogs.
Wait,
Wow.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
You broke up actual dog fights and worked at an animal shelter?
Yes,
Okay.
Not
Which
like,
came first?
at the same time.
Wait, you mean like dog fights? Like
Yeah,
people
Maxo.
got money on the dog
No,
fight?
not.
Oh,
no.
you went to dog fight. That's hilarious.
I thought you were simultaneously. I was just like,
I'm not
and
that
you were
guy.
just funneling
No.
dogs from the animal shelter.
People, we'd go to different dog parks in
Got
Jersey, right? People would
Got
bring
it.
a new dog and didn't know how to assimilate, and then all the dogs would be like, "Hey, it's a new guy," and the new dog would be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
And then a fight would break out, and then of course it's all these these white girls and old ladies who don't,
White girls
Jimmy.
rescue dogs, but they don't.
they
know how
don't
to
know shit.
break
Yeah,
the fight.
and it is me, and with my fucking cool ass pit bull. Here's how cool this fucking dog was. Like she knows the energy. She was like, I know me and my daddy are going to be the first one to get in trouble. So as soon as it breaks out, she's on the other side of the field, just watching. She's like, I'm not in trouble, Daddy. She knew. She fucking knew it. She was a brindle pit bull. She's the black dog at the dog park.
Do you think were there any racist dogs?
Yes. Dogs. Yeah, because I don't know.
Maybe like a poodle.
But they don't know. I don't know. It's weird how it still assimilates. Like
I
to
had
the
a
dog.
friend who, every time a black guy would come over to his house, the dog would lose his shit, absolutely go ballistic. And then when you have a white guy come in, and he was totally chill, and then an Indian would come in.
It's energy too,
He was
so
just
it's
like,
weird.
He didn't know what to do.
And then if you put Birth of a Nation on it, just sit there and
The
watch.
black guy was Michael Vick. You left that out. Hey, speaking of racist, what's funny is before you broke up the dog fights, they were like looking at you like, is he trouble? And then the dogs fight. They're like, can you help?
Yes,
It's like the
absolutely.
donut
Same
shop
way,
all
the
over.
same way. I like it. You're so good at that.
Thank you, man.
You're so good.
Thank you.
Bring it back.
I really have to set it up though, because I was unable to interject
I
earlier.
remember I was walking down the street one day, and there were these two golden retrievers, like one coming this way and one going
Most racist
Yeah,
of the dogs.
they're the white people with dogs. I hate it. Yeah, I don't hate.
They have gluten-free dog food.
Tell all my golden retriever stories, and they were just walking by. They just broke out into a fight in the middle of the street, and I was like, Caesar Milan and those bitches held them up. I was like, relax with energy.
You just
like,
in the middle of the street shaking
two dogs. They just relax, and I just sent them on their way. Everyone's like, that was pretty good, so good.
That was Caesar Milan. I don't.
He didn't have the strength. He didn't have the strength.
No.
He just poked them like.
He just
Yeah.
knows their little like G spots. Just
Yeah.
No, Caesar Milan.
He probably has a good thing to
Yeah, he takes the dog, right?
Oh.
And then they go into a basement. He beats the shit out of the dog, and then they go back to camera. And
Yeah.
Right? They cut that part out. They fucking gang style.
It's just like when it limps, it means it's submitted.
Yeah, he's submitted. They're like, these Mexicans are crazy.
that's funny.
Good.
No, that's just funny.
I babysat. I went to my
So
last
true.
golden retriever dog, dumbass dog story. There was these Asian couple. For some reason, Asian people think that golden retrievers is the American dog, and they asked me to watch their dog for them. And for some reason, he was in the back seat. My dog was next to him, and the windows were open. We're going down the highway, and my dog looks back. And it was like, "Arr!" And I look back, and I interpret it as the dog jumped out the window. He just jumped out the window on the
He actually
highway.
did?
He just jumped out the window.
Holy fuck, the golden retriever.
Stupid fucking dog. Just jumped out the window. I look in the rear view mirror, and he's rolling in the street.
Holy
Oh.
He wasn't hurt. He just rolled. I was like, this fucking idiot. What an idiot. What an ass.
Dogs can take such a beating. They can eat shit and they're fine. But
Yeah.
then they like random stuff will kill them though.
Chocolate.
Like chocolate.
Yeah.
Never let your dog chew on a
Say
chicken
raisins?
bone.
Yeah.
Splinter.
Right?
Really?
I thought you said rape.
Yeah.
Right.
Dogs can never overcome
rape
it.
a dog.
Most
Doggy
species.
style.
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
You know they have a shop called Doggy Style.
Do they?
For
they
dog,
rape
for
dogs?
dog
Is it
stuff,
rape
yeah.
Dogs. It's called
Yeah, yeah.
Doggy
Yeah, I saw
Style.
that.
I don't know if they just sell like dog items
It's dog centric stuff, I'm
or
pretty
if they
sure. Yeah.
have like dildos and shit there also.
That'd be a nice
They just
little
fuck you
market.
from the back right when you walk in.
And then you bark. And then you sing, how much is that dog in the window?
The store is going to sue this.
I'm gonna,
That's not what we do at all.
Yeah, right.
We just sell collars.
They just have a broom. Get out of here. Stop trying to get fucked from the back.
What voice is that?
He's like a 40,
old
a 40s
mobster.
shopkeeper.
40s.
He's wearing a vest. He's got a mustache.
Fuck.
like a 40s guy.
Is that Rashad?
Only missionary,
Yo.
see?
Yeah, right.
Girl on
You-
top.
What's going on in comedy? You guys are slumming. You guys out of work? Yo. What else is fucking going on? That's what you got, Nathan.
What do I have?
Yeah. I'm putting it on you.
My birthday is Sunday.
Is it?
Hey!
Where we at? October? November? Scorpio.
November
Scorpio?
24th. Sagittarius.
Sag. Are you
I
Sag?
think I don't
No,
really.
you're
I don't
not.
know what it
You're
even
definitely
means.
not Sag.
I'm not an astrology
You're not
guy
Sag.
Yeah.
because
No,
I
that's
don't
not
think
Sag.
it matters.
No, you're a
I think
Scorpio.
it matters.
I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Let's Google.
Yeah,
Can I
Scorpio.
Google it?
Yeah, you
I want
can.
you to be wrong.
Fact.
21.
24.
If I'm right, 20 push-ups.
That's not Scorpio.
Oh,
24th?
That's not Scorpio.
My cousin's a Scorpio, so it's definitely not Sag. So he's either
It's
Libra.
after. It's after.
He's
Scorpio.
Libra or Scorpio.
November 24th. Astrology zodiac.
It's after
Yeah,
Scorpio.
Zodiac.
Zodiac.
Whatever is after Scorpio.
Sagittarius.
He did it.
Do you do 20 push-ups?
Oh, man, I'll do 20.
Want to both do it?
Yeah, who's the
Yeah, both.
It is-
live on.
Whoever does it faster was right.
Oh, fucking hell.
Here, do we move out of your way? So, or do you do incline push-ups? Or do we move the camera? What do we do? I've never done this before. Oh, there we
Go
go.
lower, Jimmy.
So we just do push-ups?
There.
Jimmy has
Yeah.
one
He's
leg
been
up.
working
Nate.
out. And he's got a leg in the air.
Jimmy's trying to show us.
That's 20.
I did a cool.
Douchebags
forever, bro.
Bro, that's what I want this podcast to be. Just push-ups all day.
I hate how whenever I do physical exercise, I like play it off like it's a douchey thing when really it's just
It's
healthy.
just a-
It should be.
But
good.
in the context, it
Yeah.
was a little.
Sure.
No, that was a good bet.
Did I have my ass in the camera? Did you even see my
Well, like,
Yeah,
we
it was pretty
both
much just ass.
We
Yeah.
both did
Oh, man, I got
push-ups.
terrible ass.
That's why you when you
Like
put your
I
leg
wasn't
up, you
supposed
really
to do them, and I was
flex-
like, "Look,
Flex
I
my
gave you
glutes,
20
my
push-ups."
really flexing that ass.
I feel like it's douchey when
20
you're trying to
push-ups,
get
Orlando.
like a social pump.
A
You ever
social
do
pump.
that?
Social
Oh, I
pumps
hear
are
that.
terrible.
Ever
I-
hear that
Well, I'll
term?
probably never do that again.
I've
I
had.
only like seeing fat people work out.
That's the only
You
people
don't?
you like
I
seeing.
do. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It makes me
Confidence
feel
Oh
good.
yeah,
booster,
oh yeah,
yeah.
powers me. That's a pre-workout. I was like,
Wait,
oh man,
Wait, can I ask why? Because you said confidence booster. I feel like you guys were saying more like, oh, that's
it's motivating.
that's motivating. You wait, okay, confidence booster. I feel like you're saying like, at least I'm not that fat, and then you're saying,
No.
oh, look, that guy's working
yeah,
hard.
like fucking get it. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
different reasons
Yeah.
why it makes us
he's
happy.
an asshole.
Yeah,
I'm
mine's
not.
not as nice.
It's inspiring.
Mine's honest.
You're just like, ha 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 ha!
You're like, I
love
look
this.
better than him.
Yeah.
Like, so I was picked on when I was a kid, and I,
Was that Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben.
How you
What's up, Ben?
hello.
Hey.
Good. Don't walk in front of the camera.
He's like,
Ben.
I was picked
Go
on
down
as
the
a
other
kid.
way, Ben.
We're talking about
By him.
Oh, it was by
He
Ben.
just smacks me in the face. No, I was picked on as a kid, and I started working out and stuff, and like, so I admire people like who are overweight and they start working out rather than saying society should change and say that this is healthy. They get healthy for real.
Sure.
And so I like to see overweight people in the gym. It's inspiring to me. It makes me like that person innately. I like that. Like, because
I hear that.
I appreciate it.
Sure.
I don't like the people who don't change and just say that they're victims.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
that kind of guy who goes on a diet and eats like Chinese food like during his
Piece
break,
of shit,
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should call
I
it
could see-
fasting.
I could see that. I could see how that would upset some people. I could see how he would just come up here, lead right off the bat with just like, I'm doing intermittent fasting, not knowing what I'm talking about at all.
Yeah.
That's why we do podcasts, so we can tell people that
What's
we don't know. We don't have all the answers.
What's the difference between fasting and intermittent fasting?
Fasting is just not eating.
Yeah.
Intermittent fasting is intermittently
Yeah.
fasting.
Yeah, it's just
Nailed it.
all
Yeah.
honestly
Did you
all,
know that, Rashad? You did that.
all fasting is intermittent fasting because you're eventually going to eat again.
Sure.
Right?
Well, unless you die.
Or who are you talking to? Who
Yeah.
you want to look smarter
Yeah,
than?
Can you imagine dying on a fast?
Yeah.
That
People,
would be the worst.
people have done it. People have done it before. What was that Irish dude that got caught up in? He was IRA homie. He went on a
You want that a
hunger
potato?
strike
Irish?
and he died. He died.
Oh,
His
yeah.
hunger strike. He didn't get all the things he wanted. What was his name?
Bobby Sands.
Bobby Sands. Yeah.
Bobby Sands.
He's, the guy,
He's a comic?
No, he was IRA.
He just not listening.
IRA.
You thought it said Ira.
I thought he said irate. I was like, he's irate.
He's just an angry
What?
comic.
He's
So
angry.
he starved himself to death.
Oh shit! All right, let's wrap this up.
Did it for the bit.
Tell them where they can find you.
My friend is almost done with my website,
Yeah.
NathanOrtonComedy.com.
Yeah.
I'm going to have no shows booked
Yeah.
because I just moved here.
Yeah, book your own
He
show.
did not check his phone once today.
Good job. On my closing, I'll tell them what else he didn't do. Tell them where they can find you.
My name's Stephen Campbell. I don't know.
Okay.
Instagram, Soup Nasty Steven. I got a bunch of shows. U Street, USTREAT. If you're in Montreal this weekend, I will be performing at a couple places. Go to ustreet.com. You'll find out. Thanks. Bye.
So, name's Joe Doer. You can find me on Instagram, Joe Doer. on Facebook. Joe Dewey.
What a good name.
He's a strong man.
Yeah, give it up for these guys one more time.
Yeah.
It's another episode of The People's Mic. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimmyPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, J Peoples TV. We're every day, Monday to Friday at Otto's Shrunken Head at 4:30 at 2:15 for the podcast. 3 o'clock for the open mic. Saturdays we're at Niagara Bar. At I am talking. I'm talking, right? I'm talking, Steve. Fucking 4:30 at Niagara Bar and 5:30 for the open mic. You didn't say that it was bad.
It was good.
Nah!